Ask me within 24 hours, please amuse me. I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, Demetrious, I mean, you've been working towards this record for so long. Now that you're on the cusp,
he asked the same thing yesterday.
I mean, does this feel different than any other fight? I mean, knowing, like, can you soak it in and be like, I'm on the verge of this?
Yeah, obviously I'm on the verge of it, and I feel good. I feel a lot better than I did when I was in Edmonton. I think the 4 weeks, Matt, we went back home, and Matt was like, I was like, Matt, how can we repeat? And he goes, I think we can do it. We don't have a set schedule. We always reassess things every single day. I come in, this is hurting. I come in, this is bruised. I come in, I'm feeling great, so let's push it. So with that being said, we went home, took a couple of days off, and then started training. And then a couple of the weeks were a little bit hard, rough. And then, the last week, the last sparring session was money. I felt good. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be fighting in Las Vegas in the T-Mobile Arena. And I'm looking to go out there and just make this weight and make a statement and look for the finish.
Do you get nervous before fights anymore?
I don't get nervous because at the end of the day, somebody told me a long time ago that I never live my life. I never let my fights predict what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen way too many champions come in here and this is their identity. And this is one of the things I learned from, Kobe Bryant and those guys at the UFC fighter retreat. They're like, you can't make your sport your identity. Because when something goes wrong, shit goes south, you're going to be very distraught. But it's just like anything in life. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to have a bad day at the office. I try to have no bad days at the office, but I know those days will come down the road as I get older or if I mess up. So there's no pressure. I go out there, fight. All the hard work I've done is in the gym. And all my teammates helped me get ready to this point. They put their hard work in too. So now I try to go out there, feel good, and just get in the zone and do what I do.
You're always pretty humble in your approach. I mean, if you break this record, can you step back and say, damn, that 11 title defense.
I'll step back. I'll step back, get to my new house, sit down, turn on the fireplace, look at the marble fireplace, and I'll have my not Guinness stout. I have a delicious beer in my hand. I'm like, damn, this is what it feels like. And then, that's the thing about the sport. It's not like the Super Bowl. It's right to the next one. It's literally right to the next one. I'm sure after I win this, I'm going to be sitting there. Demetrious Johnson, congratulations on that level of title defense. You look great out there, phenomenal. What was going through your head? Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we got past this fight. What's next for you, huh? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I don't know, maybe I might go to the hotel room, maybe watch Dragon Ball Super because Goku's fighting Jiren. You guys are always, so literally you guys, the media doesn't even give you guys a chance to celebrate your wins. So, there you go.
We got stories, right? So what's next?
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I respect that. I respect that.
Is there a fight or a moment that stands out over your title run that was really special to you?
No, I'll probably say the very first one. The very, very first one, I just got the title, and then fighting John Dodson in Chicago. His power is just it's on a different level. I felt it before in the gym, but it's always different when you feel it in life speed. And then be able to go through that adversity of him dropping me. Usually people, when they get dropped, they get scared, they shy away from the fight, but I'm like, that's all you got, huh? And I kept pushing forward, and that's what I look forward to. Like when I get into a fight, and then I want my opponent to bring it. I want my opponent to think that they can beat me because that's what I'm looking for. When I go out there and fight, that's what I'm looking for. So I've never,
So was that the toughest one then?
Oh. No. They're all tough. The Kyoji was different because he had a different style. Even a Dominic Cruz, that was a difficult one. The John Moraga had it. They're all difficult in certain aspects of mixed martial arts.
Are you in contact or have you been close to Anderson Silva at all?
No, I've only talked to Anderson Silva once, and it was hi, huge fan.
That's it?
And that was it.
What was the admiration you had for his career?
His career was great, my very UFC debut was in the UFC 126 when he fought Vitor Belfort, and it was good.
It seems like you kind of fight against being pigeonholed and letting fighting dictate who you are. When you look in the mirror, do you see yourself as a fighter like most of us?
I just see myself as a hard worker. Like I said, man, I worked in a warehouse making $10.76 an hour, running home, telling my boss I need to poop on the toilet and sitting here watching Kid Yamamoto fighting Dream, the World Grand Prix, right? And I was running home watching Joseph Benavidez fighting Dominic Cruz. And I'll never forget those days because that's what makes me appreciate where I'm at now. You see a lot of guys, they get the belt, they get flashy, they start wearing glasses indoor, and they start doing all this other shit. And don't get me wrong, like I have been good to myself, and my family has a wonderful life, and a beautiful house. But at the same time, I never forget those days where I came from, where I was the guy on the other side side of the TV screen watching these other guys fight. And so I think it's good to be a champion that's humble and to let everybody know that I'm a human being just like everybody else. I don't have to pretend like I'm on a different atmosphere. Now, when it comes to my skill set, absolutely I'm on a different planet. But as a normal human being, I'm pretty sure I put my leg on, my pants on just like you do every day, one leg at a time.
Will it be hard when you leave fighting, being at the pinnacle, doing this? Will it be hard to do something else that
No.
you might not be as good at?
Well, no, because I always work hard at it. You know, like I said, I have my other career. I'm already very passionate about video games, so I'm pursuing that, and I'm not the best at that. I'm trying to get better at working on overlays, screen transition. I'm always keeping my brain going and learning new things. As my coach says, he says I'm very intellectual curious. Like, I'll ask questions just to know it, that I understand it. I feel if there's something out there that I don't know about, I want to know about it because knowledge is power. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, I've gone to autograph sessions in a different career path, and I had 2 people line up. And then this dude next to me had 80 people down the row. And the guy goes, wow, this is amazing. Nobody has no idea who you are here. And I was like, that's okay. Like, I got to start somewhere. I got to start from the bottom in this career. And that's what I did in mixed martial arts. And now, look.
So it seems like the process is what you enjoy. Is there, what in MMA have you not, you know, that you still want to do, that you haven't?
In mixed martial arts itself, I mean, obviously keep on fighting, winning, get different type of finishes. You know, I haven't got a high kick knockout, and well, I have got that before, but in the UFC I haven't got that. So there's always things you can strive for, obviously, but we'll see. Stay healthy. That's the biggest one.
DJ, you're obviously one of the all-time greats, and it's because of this amazing streak that you've been on. A lot of all-time greats, whatever sport we're talking about, they'll say it's not so much winning that they love that drives them, it's the fear of losing. Does that apply to you?
No. I mean, lots is going to happen. I mean, if you would ask me that before I ever lost, then yeah. But, you know, I remember, you know, when I lost to Brad Pickett and I bawled like a baby, then I was like, then I remember fighting Dominic Cruz and I bawled like a baby and I was like, okay, this shit's just going to happen. I mean, this it's just going to happen. So I think when you don't have that outlook on it, and it just works for me. You know, some people are just like, I'm never going to lose, blah, blah, blah. Then they lose or they take it on the chin, as Connor says. But I know it happens, and I train my butt off, and I don't let that fear, you know, motivate, you know, how hard I train. I go in there and train my butt off because I like to win.
It's been so long, though. I mean, I would imagine that you've forgotten what it feels like.
I get my ass kicked by Matt all the time. What are you talking about? I'm Brad. Literally.
In the gym, we talked about that yesterday, yeah, but I mean...
It still feels exactly the same, trust me. You want to feel demoralized, go grapple around with Matt or spar him. I feel all the time. So, I mean, I've always said if you're not training with somebody who can beat you up, then that's my philosophy. You got to train with somebody who's going to beat your ass.
That's the losing that drives you.
Yeah, like my goal is I want to beat Matt Hume one day. Like, literally, I tell him, I'm like, don't worry, your time's coming. Like, he'll come home. And now it's like, it's not more that drives me because I'm so into learning from him. And one thing just clicked, like, we'll grapple, then I'll be like, okay, do this to me. And I feel it, and I feel it, and I feel it. I'm like, okay, so why are you doing this? And then he'll explain to me. And then he'll give me a piece of the puzzle that he's been holding back the whole damn time. I'm like, ah. So that's, I mean, like I said, it is what it is.
Where would you sort of...
Go ahead, Wani, they're cutting you off.
No, please. One thing I want to ask is, where would you sort of place this streak? If you get this streak and this is your record, where would you sort of put that in terms of streaks, period, in sports?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even pay attention to other people's streaks.
Does part of you have a deeper appreciation for the UFC community and the fans who are coming to this fight and coming to the weigh-ins and coming to the pre-fight, given everything that's happened?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the UFC community it's a very harsh, fecal community, and it's also one of the most passionate community. So I'm happy the fans are coming out to, you know, partake in the open events, and I think they should keep on coming.
It's pretty important socially that, you know, Vegas gets its feet under it with
Yeah.
this event.
Yeah.
Does that mean a lot to you?
Yeah, and things will go on. The Vegas will bounce back, and it'll take some time, and it needs to take all the time it needs to. You know, I don't expect, you know, things to change overnight. You know, it's a very tragedy incident that happened a couple of days ago. So I'm very excited that the UFC is going on with this event to help people get through this, and hopefully we can provide some good entertainment.
Yeah, and you're a prominent guy, and obviously your voice matters. I mean, with guns, again, kind of raising its head, and knowing what guns have done in several communities throughout this country, what is your own stance on it? You're a guy who fights with his hands and doesn't need guns.
Yeah, I mean, I got 2 guns at the house. You know, if I need to stop somebody from, robbing me, I'm gonna light his ass up. But besides the point, I don't agree that somebody has 34 guns. But at the same time, my father-in-law, he's an avid hunter. He's got 3 AR-15s. He's got 4 sniper rifles. He's got multiple pistols. But he's very responsible with his. He's a hunter, So I mean, I see both sides of the stance, and I do believe they can tighten up the gun laws. But at the same time, like I said, I own firearms.
Yeah.
Question.
Go ahead, Ariel.
What are you driving this week?
I call it the Mighty Mobile. It's a Polaris slingshot, so it's something a little fun. During fight week, I just chill in the room, come out here, do my media obligations, and then I go back to my room and play video games. So first round management, they were able to get me one of the slingshot. I've always wanted a motorcycle, but I'm just too chicken shit to drive one. Matt will come to the gym, and then he compression started his motorcycle, and I was so in awe when he did it. Literally, like I was sitting there getting ready to leave, and he goes, all right, it's my workout. He took off, and I was like, he's such a badass, and just took off. So the slingshot's a little something fun for me. I haven't drove a stick shift in I don't know how long, so that feels good too. So it's just something fun to get my mind off the fight and just enjoy it. I mean, it's not like I'm driving on the biggest strip. I drove here, I'm gonna jump back in the car and drive back.
What about tomorrow?
For the arena, I'll probably take the bus.
The bus?
Yeah.
I heard you had something better.
Oh, should I take the slingshot? Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
I mean, I will be fully hydrated, looking swole. But Fox gets it. So we'll see what happens.
You gotta ride in with the slingshot.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.